Hello everybody, it's I, the J Cafe, and we're gonna be doing a little bit of DND. I have a bunch of characters that I've been having, and they're gonna fight. I have a bunch of characters you probably won't know, but some of them you might catch. Catherine from Yu-Gi-Oh! And Kaboom from Yu-Gi-Oh! Someone I made up, Cad Gims, and another one after me, J Cafe. We got Jaden Cafeteria. Then we got Ace, someone I made up. Tiba from Tears of the Kingdom / Breath of the Wild Zelda. Quietly Mortal Kombat Zero from Holes. Ruby made up. Yugo from Yu-Gi-Oh! Jugo from Naruto. And Leo from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. Alright, the team wise, we have Cat, Ann, Cad, and Jay. Cat is Kathy Catherine, and Ann is Ann Kaboom. Okay, guys? Tiba, Ace, Quiet, and Zero on Team Orange, and Light Blue team is Ruby, Yugo, and Jugo. Here's the map we have in this little top left corner is Team, purple. Light blue is on the top right corner, and orange is on the bottom right corner. As you may see, you see words that says wa, and it's blue. That's supposed to mean water. We got tree, which is green, and black rocks. So rocks, pretty much, you cannot move. You cannot move into the space, and you cannot attack around them. Trees, you can attack around them, and you can go into the space and hide there, but you cannot attack through them. And water, it is all on the ground, so you can go into it, you can attack through them, you can attack around them, and people can attack you even when you're behind them. Okay, so be careful. So let's begin using none other than initiative. Initiative for Kathy Catherine, initiative for Kaboom, initiative for Cad Gims, initiative for Jaden Cafeteria, initiative for Ace, initiative for Tiba, initiative for Kwai, initiative for Zero, initiative for Ruby, initiative for Yugo, initiative from Jugo, and initiative from Leo. This is going to be one of the bigger battles because my computer can barely handle it. 24, 16 is less than 24, 11 is less than 16, 10 is less than 10, 13 is more than 11 though. Cat is 11, but it's less than 16, so he goes there. Jaden, Tiba is more than 12 and more than 11. So great, Cad's there. Jaden, Kwai with a 12, which is more than Cad also, I believe. Yep. Cad is there. I'm going to put this a little bit lower so I can actually click on it a little easier. Zero with an 8. Ruby with the 26 skips herself all the way to the first. Yugo was an 8. Jugo with 18, which I believe he goes after Ace then. Ace with a 13, and with a 16, so Jugo goes after Ann. But Kathy is a 24, so yeah, she doesn't go. And then Yugo with the 8, Leo with the 24, so actually he's tied with Kathy. In these cases where the initiative is tied, I take a higher initiative. But since they are tied in initiative, I'll go to dexterity. Since they're tied in dexterity, I'll have to go to another stat. Like, this hasn't happened before actually. Let's do can't do speed. What is it? Acrobatics? Let's do acrobatics. +4 acrobatics and +4. Okay, what am I gonna do? No, okay, so roll a dice. A D4, whoever gets the higher number wins. D4 for you, you got 3, and then for D4 for Leo, does he get a 3? He gets a 4, so he goes ahead of Kathy. And so that's the initiative. We got Ruby, Leo, Kathy, Jugo, Ann, Ace, Tiba, Kwai, Cad, Jaden, Zero, and Yugo. That's the round. Alright, so time to go to the map. With the first move being made by Ruby, the map, every square is 10 feet, even though it's a more of a rectangle. So people who have an average of 30 feet can only move 3 squares away. So Ruby will go here. Can she see anyone? Well, let's just pretend she didn't go in that corner quite yet, and she's just here. That's going to be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160 feet that she has to shoot a bow with. She has a long bow, so she can make the shot. So she's going to shoot, And within 18, she was going for Kwai. You guys see Kwai. I see Kwai. He is Kwai. His armor class is 15, which means he takes damage from the bow shot, which unfortunately clicking damage doesn't do, so you just literally click on the damage. 7 damage to Kwai. Not bad, as Kwai is now put down to 5 health already. That's not great. Alright, Leo, who is also on Team Light Blue. Leo's down here, and he's gonna move to the corner. And since it's water and you're allowed to attack around trees, he's also gonna aim for Kwai, who's a little bit, mathematically he'd be a little bit further away, but if he has the thing that has about the same range, should be fine. Fireball 120 feet too far, 120 feet, 120. So he has nothing that can reach except magic, oh, not even magic missiles, yeah, nothing that can reach Kwai, so Kwai is safe from down there. Which means instead of doing that, Leo's gonna go into this area of the tree, gonna make sure it's not connected to the tree, and he's gonna try doing stealth. You know, doing a stealth check. So he's gonna go down all the way to stealth. He has +6 to stealth, and he gets a 23. Since 23 is higher than the natural perception of everyone, I'm gonna say he's stealth. Leo down here is now the stealth effect. If I need to add more than one, I'll just do another dash and add that. Okay. Alright, next is Kathy's turn. Cat down here is gonna move. He's gonna move over here. That's 20, and then 30 feet. She's just gonna move, and with that, she can't hit anyone because there's just too much stuff blocking the way. Which means it's gonna be Jugo's turn. Jugo with 18. Jugo is also on Team Light Blue, so he's gonna go. What is Jugo gonna do? Jugo. He's gonna join the same space as Ruby, as he would go. Multiple. Okay, I gotta do something. He was right here on this space, and then he went down diagonally 10 feet, and then went down 20 more feet to be where Ruby is. I know the math can be a little bit iffy, but I'm just gonna be a little bit nice on when it comes to rounding and stuff. Alright, so now if Jugo does have an attack that is about 150 range, which he does not, which means it is now Ann Kaboom's turn. Ann Kaboom's turn. What is Ann gonna do? She's going to enter a cat's area, then she's gonna go forward 20, and now she's here. Alright, here we go. After Ann's turn, it's Ace's turn. Ace has just had a teammate attack, so he's gonna go through the water, he's gonna go 10 feet to the side of the water. He's gonna go up 10 feet. He's going to shoot at Ruby because they're in the general same space. So let's see, does Ace have it? I believe he has a longbow also, and he does have a longbow, so he can make a returning shot. He hits Ruby, and it does 10 damage to Ruby. Ruby all the way at the beginning takes 10 damage. She's at half health. Alright, and that was Ace. Now we got Tiba, who just got his teammate smacked at, so he's going to go in front of Kwai in like a protective style, you could say, and he's going to take his own longbow and shoot it at Ruby, who was the one who landed the shot. +6 to hit. 19 hits Ruby and 7 damage. Ruby is now really badly injured with 7 damage. Sorry about that. She's at 3 health. And we're not even done, because now we got Kwai, Mr. Kwai. He got hit. He's gonna move forward 1, 2, 3 to that rock, and he's gonna shoot, guess what? Ruby, if he has a move that can shoot Ruby. Which the answer is he does not, so he can't. But now it's Cad Gim's turn. He is a part of Team Purple, and Cad Gims is actually gonna go right here between the rock and the water, and he's going to cast the spell Bless. Where is Cad Gims at? Here he is. I'm gonna go to spells just to make sure, and I'm gonna click Bless. So I click Bless. He used one of his spell slots, and because of it, Bless is strong enough to bless his entire teammates, which means they're gonna have Bless, and Bless. But whatever, you cannot bless yourself, so ooh for that, but whatever. Next, we have, Cad Gims don't have anything else really. I mean, he's got some decent ranged attacks, but like nothing that can reach that far away. Yeah. So Jaden's turn, who's also on the team that we're playing. They're the only level 1 people because I made them recently, but they can prove that they've proven capable of fighting. Jaden is going to go 10, 20, and 30 into this tree. And now he's going to do his own stealth roll. Guess what? He's got +8 to stealth. He's a rogue after all. And 18 is high enough, and so we're going to do this. Good old stealth Leo. I don't know what he got, but I think he got a 23. And so now Jaden also has a stealth. And as I told you, if I have to put more than one condition, I'll just put an extra dash. Stealth 18, as that's how high they have to get to be able to see him. Alright. Now, we are going to go to 0. 0 got hit. When did 0 get hit, bro? I don't remember 0 getting hit. Was 0 the one who got hit? Did I hit 0 instead of Kwai? Did Kwai take any damage? He took damage. Why is 0 hurt? 0 shouldn't be hurt. I don't think 0 is hurt. So, 0. Good old 0. He's just gonna go into behind this rock as he doesn't get much. I mean, I think he's also a rogue of sorts, as everyone's got a rogue. Could you please help me out, please? Thank you. 2 behind that rock, please. Oh my goodness. Alright, that's round 1. And then you go, who's also on Team Allison. Not Allison, Team Ruby. Flip. He's gonna go 20 feet first. And then he's going to look at his inventory. Let's see what he got. Anything that can go 150 feet. I mean, Fireball is the longest thing he's got. He also got Magic Missile, but nothing that quite far enough. I mean, if I recalculate, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 120. Oh, so he's going to shoot Kwai, because Kwai willingly went closer. He's going to use none other than Fire Bolt, because he's a wizard. And is that enough to hit Kwai? It is just enough to hit Kwai, which means he could go down after this attack. And he does. Kwai is down and out. As Kwai is taken out of the game, he is unconscious. So, what do? I go to Kwai's name, and I do capital out. And then on his screen, I just do a little slash as if he didn't cut down. Alright, new round. Ruby's back up here. So, what does Ruby go? Ruby's gonna come a little closer by 30 feet. That's about 30 feet, right? 10, 20, 30. Okay, so here, she's gonna shoot Ace, because he's the next one she can see. Shooting Ace, that's an 8. Ooh, but 8's not enough, so it's a miss. Leo's turn. Leo's gonna come from the tree. He's still stealth to the next tree, and now he's going to shoot Ace. Because when I have an extra rule, when you're on a tree, you're hiding in the tree and above the tree, so you're able to shoot over stuff like rocks. So he can see Ace, but not 0, because Ace is kind of off to the corner, so he can see Ace, but 0 is hiding right behind the rock. And so Tiba also is in range, but he's going for Ace because he saw his friend named as Ruby shoot. So 14, is that enough to hit Ace? Ace, I don't think so, gets hit by that. Nope, he does not. So both they miss their attacks. Kathy's turn. Can Kathy see anyone from here? Kathy cannot. So she's going to move diagonally 1, 2, and then move right next to the rock. And then it's Jugo's turn. Jugo's turn. He's going to rush down to this in front of Ruby, and then Jugo can't do anything. I mean, maybe. Does he have a good range? He's got a 60 range thrown spear. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Nope, not close enough. Alright, Jugo can't do anything. Anne's turn. She's a warlock, which means she could do something. Anne is going to move 1, 2, 3, right here, behind the rocks. She's not engaging yet. It's probably best if we have the higher level people take each other out before we go to the lower level people. So then, they don't get deleted. Because, one good hit from either one of the teams, and they are dead. So, let's hope that doesn't happen. Next, after Anne, it's Ace's turn. Ace is shot at, but is not killed. So we're going to do Ace returning fire with his own long bow. He's shooting at Ruby because he's the first one to shoot at him. Ruby's armor class is too high to get hit by that, so Ace's turn is wasted. Tiba's turn, he's gonna shoot at Ruby also because he's the only one clearly in sight. She's the only one clearly in sight, so Tiba's gonna go longbow on her. It's another miss, so now it's everyone's turn to miss shots. Kwai Liang, who's on Team Orange, is also unconscious. So, oof for you, Kwai. You gotta do a roll. And you got a success. Good job. Cad Gim's turn. I mean, he's gotta stay close to his teammates, so he's gonna go right here, behind the rock and behind the two people, with Jay still hiding in the tree. Alright, now it is time for Jaden's turn. Jay, you are hiding in the tree. You still have stealth, and so you're gonna go down here behind the water. Alright. No one has noticed you because they lost track of you, essentially. Alright, now after Jay, we got 0, 0, 0. What do you got, 0? He's gonna swim in the water because you can't go around rocks. Like you can't shoot around rocks either. So that's 20 feet because swimming speed takes double the amount of distance to go the same amount, and then goes up. So now he's going around the rock. He can see Jugo, and so if he has an attack that can reach him, which he does have a short bow, so he's going to use the short bow to shoot Jugo. It's a hit, and Jugo's going to be taking 10 damage. Oh wait, never mind, 9 damage because I have sneak attack activated because in case I forget. He's gonna take 9 damage, which means Jugo, where you at, Jugo? Oh, you're over here. You take 9 damage. Not great. He loses more than half his health in one hit, but he's still okay. Alright, that was 0, which means Jugo turn. Jugo, guess what? You have Firebolt. You're just gonna come closer by 10 foot and attack Ace. Ace is going to be shot at. He has armor class 16, so Jugo, go Firebolt. And 23 hits. 6 damage to Ace. Alright, that's something. Ace takes 6 damage as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's at 18 health. Next round, we're back to Ruby. Ruby is going to continue to shoot at Ace. Now, one might ask why I don't move Ace out of the way. Well, it's because he wants to shoot back. And if he goes behind the rock, he can't shoot back. Just like Ruby wouldn't be able to shoot him. But yeah, he can't shoot back. Not without going back into shooting range. Alright, so Ruby's gonna shoot Ace with her longbow because everyone has longbows or something. 19 hits, and guess what? A 6 damage. So now good old Ace is at half health. This is what I'm talking about. The higher level people taking each other out. Leo, he's gonna firebolt Ace, and that hits. So he's gonna take 1 damage. Oh, lucky Ace takes only 1 damage. Kathy's turn, as she's her entire team is just slowly making it closer. Kathy's gonna move diagonally to this rock, and then Jugo is running closer in 1, 2, 3. He's just running full speed ahead now. And now his spear is in range of throwing at Ace. So once he throws his spear, Ace could grab it if he wants. There's the spear throw. Critical, which means it's automatic 6 plus damage of 10. So that's 16 damage. Wow. That is definitely something. Ace just got speared. He takes arrows, he's handling it fine, but then big arrows into his gut and takes 16 damage. He is out also. Oh my goodness. Ace is out of the game, bruh. Alright, so Ace is out. And now after Jugo, it's Anne's turn. Anne's just gonna move next to Cat. And then Ace's turn. He's got to roll. Tiba's turn. He's alive, so he's gonna shoot at Jugo as revenge. Go shoot at Jugo, and it's a hit, I believe, because Jugo only has 11 armor. He's a monk, but he has really bad wisdom, so his armor class doesn't go up that high. Otherwise, he'd have like 16 if he had just like +2. I don't know. He would have a lot more armor class, but because he has negative wisdom, he goes down a lot. Jugo got hit by Tiba, right? And it was for 13 that hit, so longbow damage 7. Jugo, can you survive 7? Yes, he can. He's hit by 2 arrows, but is still going barely. And that was Tiba's turn, right? So Kwai's turn. He's got to roll. He gets a fail this time. Cad's turn. He's just gonna, stick by his team. He's gonna hide underneath this rock. And then after Cad's turn, Jaden's turn. Jaden's gotta sneak some more. So he... What is he gonna do, guys? I mean, I probably did a bad decision doing that. I'm gonna put Jay in this tree so now he can see high. And let's see, 5, 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So Jay can make a shot if he has a weapon that's long enough. Short bow has the range, so good job. Let's go. Short bow, 25, that hits. He's aiming for 0. So it's Jay, right? Yeah, it's Jay. 7 damage, no, 6 damage to Cad. He also has sneak attack if he needs it. What was it? 0 takes 6 damage. Okay, so 0 is taking his first damage and he's pretty beat up. And now it is Zero's turn to spawn. He just got shot and he has his own short bow, so he's gonna shoot back at Mr. Sneaky, who gave up his stealth when he made the shot. He would have advantage, but he made the hit anyway, so who cares? Zero shoots back. He got a 23, so that's gonna be damage back to Jay, and that's 13 damage. I told you guys. Wait, no, that was sneak damage. He takes 10 damage, not 13, but that still might be enough to take out Jay. Jay, how much health do you have? Oh, he barely survived that arrow. He's like, shoot, I got him. I got back. Alright. Yugo's turn. He's on team Alisong. Not Alisong. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to mute this. Ruby. I have another character called Allison, and I like her a lot, but whatever. Oh my goodness. I just used her in a practice battle. Anyways. Yugo. He's following Jugo's lead, but is he gonna heal Jugo? Does he have a heal spell? He's gonna touch Jugo. This is a self-heal thing. Alright, then he's gonna magic missile Tiba. Go, you go, as he magic missiles Tiba. Move the stupid dice button out of the way. Magic missile Tiba, and he deals 4 plus 7 damage of magic missile damage to Tiba. Tiba, do you got that? Yeah, he can handle 7 damage as he gets hit multiple times by different missiles, but they were pretty weak, so he survives pretty okay. Next, that was Yugo. So next to the new round. Ruby is gonna run next to Yugo. And she's just launching out arrows after arrow after arrow. And it's another miss for you, Ruby, though, so that didn't help. Leo, who's falling behind. Did he stealth? Yeah, he's stealth. Does he see anyone? Does Leo have a spell? I believe he's got the firebolt, and it's in range. Leo has advantage. He's gonna aim for the J in the other tree. I'm gonna say that barely reaches based off just my own vision. He's gonna firebolt J. If he hits, which he does, J is going down. J is out of the game. J has been put out of the game. Jay, you've been blessed, which, who for that, but you are unconscious now, so, oof, out. But don't worry, Cat can go back to you and heal you. But that was Leo, so Kathy's turn. Kathy, what is Kathy gonna do? What are you gonna do, Kathy? Kathy's gonna go 10, 20... 30, and from there he can see Leo, who just gave up his stealth to attack Jay, which means Kathy's going to, if she has something, yes, she's got Guiding Bolt and the Sacred Flame. Is he within 6 feet? Yeah, she's within 60 feet, so she's going to use Sacred Flame, which forces Leo to do a check of dexterity check, and that is a success, so that means he's going to take half damage of whatever this D8 of radiant damage that she deals, which is 3, so I'm rounding up to 2, which means Leo takes damage of 2. Then that was Kathy's turn. Jugo's turn. Jugo is running another 3 feet down, and he's gonna aim his dagger at Tiba as he already threw away his spear. So go, dagger thrown, and it's hitting Tiba with 4 damage. Tiba, you go down 4 health. You got 7. Then we got Qua. No. That's Jugo. Anne's turn. What does Anne do? She's gonna go down right in front of the street and just shoot at Ruby because she doesn't like Ruby. Why? I don't know. Because I say so. And Eldritch Blast Ruby, and plus she gets a +4 if she misses, but she doesn't, so there's no need for that. Means Eldritch Blast Ruby, she takes 13. Oh my goodness, max damage there. Ruby is now unconscious. She is out. She is out. Ruby is out. And that happened. Next, after Anne, is Ace. Ace is unconscious, so we're going to roll for him again. He gets a success. Tiba, he's alive. He's going to longbow Yugo now that Ruby's out. He hits Yugo because he's a wizard. I can tell automatically. Yeah, 12. Alright, back to Tiba. So that means damage, longbow. He does 6 damage to Yugo, and guess what? He can take that, so he's good for now. And that was Tiba, which means Kwai's next. He does his roll. Cad's turn. He's going to go back 10, 20 feet to get over here and heal Jay with his, what was it, Cure Wounds spell? I believe he has a Cure Wounds spell. Yes, touch. And so he heals Jay 12 health, which is enough to get him up. And now, Jaden, you were down. I know you were down. Also, you're a Goliath with a Storm Thorn. I always forget to do that. But it's unfair. If anyone who hits him takes 1d8 damage, enough to possibly kill them. Yeah, whatever. It was Cad who did that. Jaden's turn is next. He's still in the trees, which means he's aiming for Yugo, who just got hit. He's going to try taking out Yugo. We got Jaden. Come on with his good old short bow attack. 12. Does that hit Yugo? Yeah, it hit Yugo barely, which means he's going to do damage with the short bow, and that's 10 damage. So Yugo goes down for those remaining health, putting him out of the match. Now, remember, critical 20s on saving throws means you come back with 20 health, but that's very unlikely, and the chances of 4 rounds going by to get 4 successful saving throws, because if they get 3 and they're stabilized, I'm just going to say if they get 4 successes, they get to be coming back alive. Anyways, after that, it was Jaden's turn. Zero's turn. Zero is shooting back at Jaden now that he noticed that Jaden is still alive again, as he just got revived by Cad. So good job, Jaden. You're getting shot at. Zero with his own short bow shoots. And he misses. I don't know why I did damage. Don't look at that damage. Yugo's turn. He is unconscious. A roll. 7. He failed. Ruby's turn. She is unconscious. A roll. Fail. Success. Leo. What's Leo doing again? Leo's in the tree of his own, and he's gonna shoot at Jay also. Leo. Firebolt. Fumble. Okay, he burns his hand, and now it's time for a special ability. No Eldritch Blast. And I'm just going to call it 1, actually. 1. To explain the no Eldritch Blast. No. Okay, you shouldn't have done that, Cade. Come on. No Eldritch Blast. Great. So, also he missed, of course. So after Leo, it's Kathy. Kathy is going to shoot at Leo. No, she's actually just going to 10, 20, 30 feet. And what's she gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? She's gonna guiding bolt one of them. Yugo, who is unconscious actually, and Ruby's unconscious, which means actually he is forced to go for Leo. And from that angle, she can definitely get Leo, and that means Leo is going to get hit because he definitely does not have a 20 as armor class, which means Kathy is going to do 46 damage radiant to Leo, and he just took 20 damage. And despite Leo having an okay amount of health, I don't think he has 20, so he is out of the fight again. Well, not again, but he is out of the fight. So he is out. And he still gets no Eldritch Blast. Okay. Jugo. Also, isn't Jugo down? Is Jugo down? I thought Jugo was down. Jugo, are you still alive? You are still alive. Okay. So, Kathy, Jugo is back. Tiba is also down, isn't he? Isn't Tiba out? No, Tiba must be. He's going to run to a space where Ace is, and he's going to do something finally, as he's going to take double martial arts attack. And 19 hits, which means the martial arts attack lands. He does 5 damage to Tiba. Cool. Where's Tiba's health? 5 damage. Not bad. Tiba is now at 2 health. Nope, 2 health. Does Jugo have an ability? Cloud's Jaunt. He can magically teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied base you can see, of course. He could dash also. Flurry of Bows. He's gonna do this to make it another bonus action of 2 unarmed strikes. So he gets 2 more unarmed strikes. And 18 hits, so 8 damage, and he took out Tiba, so he doesn't feel like he was completely useless in the battle. I mean, he did take out Ace also, so he's actually not bad. Jugo to Ann. What's Ann gonna do? Where you at, Ann? Ann is gonna go up 2, 3, and shoot at Leo. And Eldritch Blast him. Oh wait, Leo's unconscious also, isn't he? Yeah, Leo's unconscious. Alright, so all of Team Blue is out then. Oh, Jugo is still alive. Right. Okay, so reverse that actually. She's gonna go into the tree here. And she's gonna shoot at 0 over the rocks. So Eldritch Blast and 20, and that's hitting. And 0 is going to take 12 damage. I don't know if 0 can handle that, bro. 0 takes 12. Oh, he can handle that barely, bro. After Ann, it's Ace. Ace got to make another roll. Fail. Tiba's turn. He's got to roll for the first time. Success. Fail. Nope, another success. So if another round goes for Cry, he could possibly get up. Did Jay take any damage? No, he didn't. So stuff happens. Also, I'm gonna give back blessing to Jay because it's not like him dying gets rid of the blessing. Alright, so Cat can't do anything. Jay can. He just took out 0. No, he's gonna try to take out 0 with his bow. He doesn't have any teleporting abilities, you know, so he just can only shoot, you know. So 24 hits and 9 damage, 7 damage technically, but it's enough to take out Leo, not Leo 0. So sorry, 0, you're out, which means only 1 person remains on the entire teams. Tiba is just been taken out by Jugo. Okay, what is my flipping thing going? And that means just Jugo exists left. It was let's see. Whose turn was it, guys? 0, Quad. I think it was Jaden 0's turn. 0 just gotta do a roll now. Yep. That's a success. Yugo rolls, success. Ruby rolls, success. No, yeah, that's a success. Leo rolls, fail. Kathy's still alive, so Kathy's next move is that she's gonna move over to here. I'm gonna pretend that works. And she's going to use her final what is it called? Spell slot in order to use a second guiding bolt. That does not hit though. So Jugo's turn. He's not the smartest, okay? He's gonna go here and he grabs a spear in the process. I'm gonna pretend it's simply able to grab it, and he's gonna throw it at Kathy. Go, throw a spear attack, and that's a 9. That misses, but he would have dealt 9 damage. Alright, and Kaboom's turn. And with that, Ann is in the tree. He can see Jugo, and probably gonna land the final blow. Eldritch Blast. That hits Jugo because of his low armor class, and 8 damage to Jugo, which takes him out when he has 1 health. Meaning the winner of this match is none other than Team Purple, who was kind of completely left alone in that fight. It was just Team Blue versus Team Orange killing each other, and then Team Purple came to camp it. So kind of what I expected, sort of. But if orange team or blue team just decided to go for purple, then purple definitely wouldn't have lasted long. Anyways, that's was a fun fact. But now I must stabilize everyone and make them do long rests. Yay! Leo, he needs a long rest. Stabilize, long rest. Kathy, guess what? I don't think anything happened to you, but just in case you fill your spell slots. Then, stabilize, long rest. Anne's turn. You're completely fine, because all you did was Eldritch Blasts. Ace, though, he rolls. Restore full HP, and long rest him. Tiba, he's got taken out. Stabilize, long rest. Then Kwai, full HP, long rest, just in case you casted a spell. Long rest for you, because I know you did at least one blast and a heal. Then Jay, long rest, you died, then something happened, maybe 0. I don't know about you, but roll, good job. Something happened. Long rest, and then you go. Long, stabilize, long rest. And that was the fight. I hope this all was fun. Try not to die, guys. Yes, I did this on a Google Doc. What you gonna do about it? Huh? Huh? What you gonna do about it? Uh-huh. Yeah, goodbye. Try not to die. J Cafe.